Hey folks, I gotta tell you, I've seen some incredible machines in my day, but this one takes the cake. We're talking about a car that's not just rare, it's practically extinct. The 1954 Ferrari 375 plus Spider. Now get this, only 4 of these beauties were ever built, and we're lucky enough to have 3 still around. But the one we're drooling over today, it's the cream of the crop, the first one ever produced. Can you believe it? I mean, when I first laid eyes on this baby, my jaw hit the floor. Let me tell you, this isn't just any old Ferrari. This is the 1954 Ferrari 375 plus Spider that sold for a whopping $18,309,613 at Bonhams back in 2014. That's right, folks. 18 million smackaroos. You know, when I first heard that number, I thought someone had made a mistake. But nope, that's what happens when you've got one of the rarest, most beautiful pieces of automotive history on your hands. Now, what makes this car so special? Well, for starters, it's one of only 4 ever built. And get this, it's the first one that rolled off the production line. Talk about a collector's dream. This baby represents Ferrari's absolute dominance in early post-war racing. It's like owning a piece of history, a time capsule from when Ferrari was showing the world what Italian engineering could do. Now, folks, this isn't just a pretty face. The 375 plus Spider has a racing pedigree that'll make your head spin. We're talking victories at Le Mans, Silverstone, and the Carrera Panamericana. This car didn't just participate in races, it dominated them. It's like the Michael Jordan of the automotive world, a true champion. You know, I once had the chance to sit in one of these at a car show, and let me tell you, it felt like sitting in a piece of history. But you know what's really impressive? Before it went up for auction, this beauty got the royal treatment in Modena, Italy. That's right, a full restoration in the heartland of Ferrari. They brought this masterpiece back to its original glory, making sure every nut, bolt and curve was exactly as it was when it first hit the track. It's like they turned back time, giving us a glimpse of what it must have been like to see this car in its heyday. I gotta say, the attention to detail is just mind-blowing. Now, I know what you're thinking, $18 million is a lot of dough, and you're right, it is, but let me tell you, in the world of high-end car collecting, it's just the tip of the iceberg. In 2022, a 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe sold for a mind-boggling $142 million. That's not a typo, folks, $142 million. I mean, can you imagine writing that check? You might have heard that the market cooled off a bit in 2024, but don't you worry. These top-tier cars, they're like fine wine. They only get better with age. In early 2025, we saw 2 cars break the $35 million mark. And you know what? It doesn't matter what's happening with the economy. These dedicated collectors, they're always on the hunt for the cream of the crop. Cars like our 1954 Ferrari 375 plus Spider, they're always in demand. It's like they're in a league of their own, you know? The 1954 Ferrari 375 plus Spider, now that's a true automotive legend. From its racing victories to its record-breaking price tag, this car is the stuff of dreams. It just goes to show that when you combine Italian engineering, racing heritage and sheer rarity, you get something truly special. And hey, if you've got $18 million burning a hole in your pocket, keep your eyes peeled. You never know when one of these beauties might come up for sale again. I tell you folks, it's cars like this that make me love what I do. Until next time, keep those engines revving!